Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, Twin Flame, Romance, Life, Path, and Purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Also, I just want to tell you this is brand new. I have a free download for you. The link is below. It's a twin flame affirmation meditation. It's totally free and you can download that below. Welcome to the Timeless Pick a Pile reading. Today's topic is, what does my divine masculine's soul want me to know? And to that end, you're going to pick pile 1 with the T-Rex, pile 2 with the Styracosaurus, or pile 3 with the Spinosaurus. The timestamps are below for you to go ahead and pick, and you can just pick the appropriate pile that calls out to you. Hello, pile number 1. You picked the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And we are just going to say a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, archangels, angels of God, the twin flames in pile 1's guardian angels, let this reading be of the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please help twin flames in pile number 1 to understand what their divine masculine's soul wants them to know. Okay, to that end, we are going to pick 3 tarot cards. We're going to pick from the Twin Flame Oracle, and we are going to pick from Divine Masculine Messages. So the first 3 are going to come from the Archangel Power Tarot deck. So dear angels, this group here, pile 1, what does their twin flame divine masculine soul need them to know? So we're going to just pick 2 more representing past, present, and near future, and we'll get more information on what we need to know coming from your divine masculine. Okay, so we're going to just check this out. Yeah, you know, your divine masculine wants you to know first and foremost, and I'm going to pick some twin flame oracles from this. They want you to know that they have been experiencing tower moment after tower moment in the recent past. We have Change Your Life 16, which is the tower card here. They are telling you that they are not sitting pretty looking at the city lights. They're absolutely not sitting pretty looking at the city lights. They've had so many challenges. Instead of seeing the city lights, they've been seeing more darkness than light. And that's what your twin flame's soul wants you to know. Now, the call for this, the call to go within, is exactly what they've been called to. So these tower moments that are happening time and time and time and time again for your twin flame, it's been hurting them, but they needed it. They needed it to go within. And yes, in order to clear a third-party situation from their life. Now, I'm seeing for this group here, that third-party situation is actually a person. I don't always see the third party as a person, but in this case, right now, pile number 1, I'm seeing that as a third-party person, a person that they were needing to get rid of, and that is why they were having all of these tower moments. But what does your twin flame divine masculine soul want you to know in the present moment? This strength. They want you to have courage and strength. This is also a twin flame card. Your twin flame divine masculine wants you to know that they know that this is a sacred connection. It's a twin flame connection. It's a sacred connection. They want you to be strong. They want you to be strong. they're struggling. They have struggled so much with all of these tower moments that they are asking you, twin flame, to be strong and to access your higher self. They want you to be strong. They want you to access your higher spiritual self. They want you to gain the inner strength from your higher spirit. That's absolutely positively what they want you to know. They said in the spring, now this could be spring of 2022, that their lesson learning will be complete. Now, it could happen faster if they recognize that they need to part from this third-party situation, and just know that timelines are always rather fluid. They're never in a fixed state because it does depend on everyone's free will, right, twin flame? And they want you to know that at the very latest, spring of 2022 is when that reunion will occur. Now, again, it could happen sooner, but they want to let you know that, and this is your DM's higher self. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the next thing they want you to know for the near future is that there might be Page of Michael, Page of Swords. There might be some communication coming in that's a little bit challenging, that they want to communicate with you, but it's going to be a little rough around the edges. It's not going to be easy. Some of this stuff is not going to be easy to hear because they are going to be going through this Kundalini activation. You've probably already gone through it. And it's this very herky-jerky, like not smooth. I'm not seeing it being smooth as silk at all. I'm seeing it as being very like rough around the edges. But don't worry, twin flame. You will come out victorious. Your divine masculine's higher spiritual self wants you to know this. They want you to know that in the end, this couplehood, this soul contract, this twin flame connection will come out victorious. There are some challenges. But in the end, you will come out victorious with your twin flame. And rest assured, don't worry. When this Page of Michael energy comes through, you need to hold your tongue to twin flame to not like berate your divine masculine. You know, try to be gentle, try to have a gentle tongue with them. Now, your twin flame divine masculine's higher soul, higher spiritual self wants you to know some other things too. They want you to know that they love you to the moon and back. They love you to the moon and back. And that's why they're asking you to have courage and strength and to be patient. Have the patience, have the courage, have the strength. And your divine masculine says, I am awake and confused about all this. We're seeing this with the Strength card. We are absolutely seeing this with the Strength card as they're needing to like access their higher spiritual self. We're absolutely seeing this. What else? Divine masculine of pile number 1, your higher spiritual self. What does it need to tell your divine feminine in this group for pile number 1? You are my best friend. Now, even though you might be ghosted, even though you might be blocked, even though they might not even be communicating with you, they need you to know that you are absolutely positively their best friend. And one more, oh my God, and you mean the world to me. You mean the world to me. See, okay, your divine masculine pile number 1 is not that much in the dark. They're not that much in the dark. They have been feeling in the dark, but that doesn't mean they are in the dark. The tower moments that your divine masculine has been experiencing is a result of their own choices. It's the result of their own stubbornness of not wanting to move along their own spiritual path. So if they have felt in the dark and they've had these tower moments, it's because they haven't made other choices. But they are not in the dark, twin flame. They are not in the dark. They are awakening. They're getting through it. It's rough, but they're asking you, please be strong. So let's recap pile number 1. Your divine masculine's soul wants you to know that they've had many tower moments, that these tower moments We're designed to help them to go within. That is in this third party situation that they have been in is going to be ending, because if they don't end it, there will be more tower moments ahead. But they recognize your connection with them as a sacred connection. They're asking you to access your own higher self because they're starting to access their higher self. And they want you to be strong and courageous through this whole thing, and to let you know that at the very latest, we're looking at the spring of 2022 for an ultimate reunion. Now, they may come in with some communication that's a little harsh, a little herky-jerky, a little like all over the place, but it's because they're experiencing their own Kundalini awakening, their own Kundalini activation, and it's kind of throwing them for a loop a little bit, but you will come out victorious as a couple in the end. They want you to know that they love you to the moon and back, that they are awake and very much confused about all of this, that you are their best friend, and that you mean the world to them. So I hope that was helpful this week, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And don't forget to download your free twin flame affirmation meditation. And I will see you in the next video. Welcome, twin flame, in pile number 2. You have chosen the Styracosaurus dinosaur. So to get started, we are going to say a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, archangels, angels of God, twin flames, guardian angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please help twin flames in pile number 2 to understand what the messages are from their divine masculine's soul to them. So to that end, we're going to take the fairy tarot and we are going to select 3 tarot cards representing past, present, and future. We are going to add in the twin flame oracle. And we're also going to add in messages from your divine masculine. So divine masculines, guardian angels, for pile number 2, what do you need to tell your divine feminines on a soul level? So we've got the first card. This is moving into the present moment, divine masculine and divine masculine's higher self. And this is moving into the near future for divine masculine and divine masculine's higher self. Let's take a look to see where your twin flame soul is at. Oh my goodness. So your twin flame, divine masculine, wants you to know 2 things with this Empress card here. They have been working diligently on removing themselves from a situation with a feminine person in their life. Now, this could be a wife, it could be a girlfriend, it could be a mom, any of those 3. And we have the number 3 there. It might be, 1 or 2 of them or 3 of them, but they are actually actively removing themselves from the situation with this type of Empress energy. And they're working hard at it. And they are telling you that this is a work in progress for them. And that was too many cards. Let's see what cards in the Twin Flame Oracle are connected to this person that they are actively trying to get rid of. This is a person that they've traveled a lot with, or there is some ties to maybe a foreign country, is what I am seeing for your divine masculine, that this person is maybe tied to another culture, another country, and they are having some regret. Your divine masculine is having some regret about not letting go of this person sooner. And they're really in regret, and they're telling you that they're very, very sorry. They're sorry that it's taken them so long to get rid of this other person. Now, if it's a mom, of course, you can't get rid of your mom, twin flame. But what I am seeing is with this travel is that they're needing to create some distance between their mother and them. And if it's a wife or a girlfriend, it's that they're going to travel some distance to get rid of them or to tell them goodbye, or maybe even move to tell them goodbye. But they're deeply regretting that they did not do this sooner because they knew it was something they absolutely have to do. And as we're moving into the present moment, we see there's still a struggle for them. We've got this 5 of spring, which is 5 of wands, and this is struggling. It's struggling with many competing goals. It's struggling with other people. They're just right now, they're just going through it. They're going through this struggle. And I feel like the less they feel that they need to struggle with you, twin flame, the easier it's going to be for them in the long run, because they know that you are their true love. And so once they've sorted out this struggle with other people and other situations, they know that their true love, you, is going to be waiting for them at the other end of this struggle. Yeah, and this fear that's coming in, I'm seeing this fear is coming in as a result of they don't like struggle. They don't like competition. They do not like being in disharmony with other people. It makes them very nervous. It makes them anxious. It makes them like, if the fear I'm seeing more is like nervousness or anxious, they just don't want to deal with people who are constantly battling with them. And this could be just verbal sparring or nitpicking or just fighting these stupid conflicts and battles about things that don't actually matter. And it just, they want to get out of that situation. They know that their true love is waiting for them at the end, but they need to get out of this combative energy. And what they're looking for is harmony in the near future, because we've got the 6 of Autumn, 6 of Pentacles. This is harmony. This is the law of giving and receiving. And it's about creating that harmony, that harmonious balance of giving and receiving. And that's what they're really looking for. They're looking forward to it. They're looking forward to not having the struggle. They're looking forward to not having to give so much. They're looking forward to, look at this, they're spying on you, twin flame. They're looking forward also to balancing their checkbook. I feel like some of them have been having struggles with money, and some of that is due to these other situations or people in their lives. They've been so sidetracked with the battle with others that it's taken away from their manifestation mode. Wow, wow, wow. We've got this lonely card and this telepathy card. You know, it's funny because what I'm seeing is that because they're still trying to manage this third-party situation, whether it's mom, an overbearing, controlling mother, or whether it is a wife or a girlfriend, I'm saying it's a female. Whatever this is, twin flame pile 2, this is a female in their life. Whatever it is that they have been struggling so hard and so long, they've had this combativeness of just other people, they're just fighting and nitpicking. And I have a feeling that your twin flame is the peacemaker among all these other people. And because of that, they're feeling lonely and isolated. And that's why they're spying on you, twin flame. They are spying on you because they want the connection. They want their true love connection. And so they are telepathically communicating with you be awake and aware, twin flame, because that's definitely what they want. They want the balance to come in. So what does your divine masculine soul, higher holy self, want to say to you? What are the messages from your twin flame DM to your higher spiritual self, twin flame in pile 2? I have the desire to see the world with you. Look at that. We got the travel card. Your DM wants to see the world with you. Absolutely. They don't want to associate themselves with the stuff from the past. And now I'm the bad guy, and that is what they are feeling. Here's the thing, twin flame. You might not be accusing them of doing all the things that divine masculines have a tendency to do, like ignoring you, blocking you, ghosting you. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. It's not that. It's the fact that they have been experiencing so much combativeness from other people that in addition to that, if they're feeling your negativity, your negative energy, divine feminine, they feel like, oh my God, one more person that thinks I'm the bad guy. I'm just trying to make peace with everyone. I'm just trying to smooth things out with everyone. And it just seems like every time I try to do anything, I end up being the bad guy. Okay, let's see. What does your divine masculine have to say to you, twin flame pile 2? What does your twin flame have to say to you? Oh my God, I can't stop spying on you. Look at that. And look, the spying card came out. Oh my God, I can't stop spying on you. And the spying card came out. Holy cow. Let's get one more from your DM to you. I can't believe that. That's great. That's great. Okay. Divine masculine's higher holy self. What do you have to say to pile 2? You have me lost in my emotions. I mean, that totally jives, twin flame. That totally jives because we've got the loneliness card, we've got the spying card, and we've got the telepathy card. They want things to be beautiful and equal and love giving and receiving. They want their true love, which is you, twin flame. They want to get out of this combative energy that's making them feel anxious and nervous all the time. So let's recap pile 2. We've got the Empress card, which for me in this reading is representing a third-party feminine person in their life. It could be a wife, a girlfriend, a mom. They are needing to create some distance with this travel card between them and this other person, and they may have to even physically move to get away from this person and create some distance. They deeply regret the fact that they have not done this sooner. In the present moment, they are in this combative energy with other people, solving other people's problems when they probably shouldn't be. But being the mediator is making them nervous and anxious. They can't wait to get to their true love. They can't wait to get to an equal relationship, 6 of Autumn, which is even, the love giving and receiving being equal and even, but they are spying on you big time, twin flame. They're lonely and they are sending you telepathic messages because they're so lonely. They're so lonely. They're with people, but they're not with the right people. They have the desire to see the world. Try to send them positive thoughts and you have them lost in their emotions. So I hope this was helpful, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll it to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And don't forget to download your free twin flame affirmation meditation. The link is below. And I will see you in the next video. Hello, twin flame in pile number 3. You've chosen the Spinosaurus dinosaur. To that end, we are going to say a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, archangels, angels of God, twin flames, guardian angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Twin flame angels, romance angels, please help twin flames in pile 3 to get the messages from their divine masculine's higher soul, higher spiritual self. Okay, we're gonna pick 3 cards. This is the Animal Tarot, and we're gonna get past, present, and future. So first, we're gonna pick 1 card for the past with what your divine masculine soul is trying to tell you. So recent past and divine masculine's guardian angels. What does their soul need to tell twin flames in pile 3 for the present? And now for the future. Awesome. Let's see what comes out here, twin flames. Yeah, you know what? Your divine masculine is currently going through a judgment, or has gone through recently, sorry. The judgment, this is renewal, the judgment. Now, this is an assessment of their lives. This is when you're like, whoa, I pause. I need to take a pause, and I need to reevaluate what I've been doing up until present. I need to see if I've been making good choices, if I've been making bad choices, what I think about this whole person that's my twin flame, even though they might not know you're a twin flame. But I need to realize what different choices I need to make. I need to move into a new direction, or stay the course, or maybe correct some things, or maybe course correct. So that is what your DM is telling you, that they're going through that. They're going through that little checklist thing. Yeah, because the spiritual journey, look at that. The spiritual journey is calling them to that. What happens on Judgment Day? You meet your maker, right, twin flame? And that's exactly what renewal is. It's judgment. It's meeting your maker. Now, when this happens, when we usually do it when we're alive, we have these things called like midlife crises, right? And that's usually our higher spiritual self calling us on a spiritual journey. So for your twin flame DM, what they're saying to you is that, wow, something kicked me in the butt. Yeah, to go within. Look at this. Spiritual journey and going within. Something happened recently, pile 3, to your divine masculine to cause them to go within. And it's part of their spiritual journey. And they had to do a self-evaluation to see where they're at. Like, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Why do I keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again? So that is what your divine masculine soul wants you to know. Now, as we go to the present moment, now your twin flame DM, Prince of Autumn, Prince of Pentacles, right? Prince of Autumn, Prince of Pentacles, your DM is now in the present moment looking at things in a more detailed way. Why are they looking at things in a more detailed way? Because they just went through judgment. So when you've gone through judgment and you are embarking on the spiritual journey and you are asked to go within, you're going to look at all of the rest of your choices with a lot more scrutiny. And that is what they're doing. They're looking at their choices, the choices that they're making in the present moment with a fine-toothed comb. It's a lot more detail-oriented, probably, than what you would like, twin flame, but they are seeing you as their true love. They are seeing you as their true love. But let's just see what this Prince of Autumn energy is actually calling them to do as they go through things very slowly, because Prince of Pentacles, yeah, they might be blocking the connection because of their slow movement. Now, I have a feeling this is going to be temporary based on what I'm seeing in the near future. But for now, right now, even though they see this person's my true love, they might actually be blocking the connection because they are pausing to go over things again and again and again. The Prince of Autumn, the Prince of Pentacles, does not move their booty very fast. They are sometimes at a standstill. They're sometimes really slow. It's earth energy. And they are doing that because they don't want to make mistakes. They made mistakes in the past. They don't want to make the same mistakes in the future. So they're kind of at a standstill. And that piece, that standstill, is actually blocking the connection, even though they realize that you're their true love. Now, it looks good for the near future, Twin Flame. We've got this 10 of Autumn, 10 of Pentacles, which is having it all. It's literally having it all. Having the happy family, the marriage, the kids, the grandparents, the extended family around you. It's about having the finances, the money, the home paid for. It's having everything coming together. So what I'm seeing is that your divine masculine is being very careful right now. They're being very detail oriented right now, but they do foresee this successful future with you. They just need to have the courage and strength to take a step forward rather than just stand still and saying all the details are not worked out yet. So let's see what else is 10 of Autumn coming out. Yeah, infinite possibilities. I love this because the thing is that if you trust in the universe, Twin Flame, then infinite possibilities is possible. In the detail-oriented phase, you can never, ever, ever see all the details. So we've got ghosted, and I just have a feeling that's what's going on. Let's get one more, Twin Flame. Yeah, so if you're being ghosted now by your Twin Flame, you have angelic help. You have angelic help. So don't worry. The angels are coming to the rescue. I promise you. The angels are coming to the rescue. They really are. They're helping you out here. They're helping your divine masculine to have courage and strength. So divine masculine for pile number 3, what do you need to tell your divine feminine? Let's just see where your divine masculine's at from their soul space to you. Their soul space. I can't wait to love you. Look at that. They know this is unconditional love. They know this is true love. What else? Divine masculines in pile number 3. What do you have to say to your divine feminines? Here. You never leave my thoughts. Look at that. They're thinking about you. They are thinking about you, pile 3. They're totally thinking about you, even though they're ghosting. For some of them, they're ghosting. I dream of you. Wow, they are all over you in the 5D. Absolutely. This is crazy. All right, DM pile 3, what do you have to say to your divine feminine, please? Stop questioning our connection. Stop questioning our connection. Look at that. Okay, so let's recap this all, pile 3. What your divine masculine's soul wants you to know is that they have been going through judgment. They've been going through this renewal phase because they were thrust upon this spiritual journey and asked to go within. But that actually threw them for a loop because they're not used to having to do something like that, which is causing them to have this Prince of Autumn energy, Prince of Pentacles, in which they are a little bit at a standstill, blocking the connection, but they do realize that you are their true love. However, they are dreaming of the future with you, Twin Flame. They've 10 of Autumn, having it all. The family, the kids, the marriage, everything, money. They just need the courage and strength to think about infinite possibilities that it can happen, that it can happen. Now, the angels are coming in to help those of you that have been ghosted by your divine masculine. They're coming in to intervene. I promise you. They're going to stop the ghosting. Your DM says, I can't wait to love you. You never leave my thoughts. I dream of you. and stop questioning our connection. Twin flame in pile 3, this will move forward. I hope this was helpful today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for your support of this channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. Don't forget to download that free twin flame affirmation meditation, and I will see you in the next video.